Ethan clutched his worn sketchbook. It was his shield, his comfort. Today it felt small. He stood before Veritas Academy, its imposing facade radiating an aura of intimidating grandeur. This wasn't his small-town art center. This was the big league, bursting with prodigious talents. Ethan, with his messy hair and paint-splattered jeans, felt utterly out of place. He walked through the grand archway, the echo of his own footsteps the only familiar sound. The air buzzed with nervous chatter and excited laughter. Ethan felt alone in the crowd. He saw students effortlessly sketching in their pads, their faces reflecting quiet confidence. He longed for that same ease, that same certainty in his own abilities. Ethan found his classroom, a sunlit studio bathed in the scent of oil paints and possibility. He chose a corner easel, hoping to blend into the background. As he unpacked his art supplies, his gaze fell on a half-finished portrait on the easel next to his. It was breathtaking. Bold strokes, vibrant colors, and a raw, captivating energy. Ethan felt a pang of doubt. Could he ever hope to be this good? Veritas Academy was more than just a school. It was a living, breathing testament to art. Every corner held a masterpiece. Every hallway whispered with creative energy. The library was a treasure trove of art books, its shelves overflowing with the works of masters. Ethan felt a thrill course through him. He was surrounded by inspiration. He spent hours lost in the library, his fingers tracing the lines of Van Gogh's brushstrokes, his heart pounding at the raw power of Picasso's Guernica. He wandered through the sculpture garden, marveling at the way light and shadow danced on the intricate forms. Veritas was a feast for the senses, a constant reminder of the transformative power of art. Despite the awe-inspiring environment, Ethan struggled to shake off his feelings of inadequacy. His initial attempts at still life drawings felt clumsy and amateurish compared to the effortless grace of his classmates' work. He started to doubt himself, his confidence waning with each hesitant stroke of his charcoal pencil. One evening, as he sat hunched over his sketchbook, frustration gnawing at him, he overheard a conversation. Two students were discussing his work, their voices laced with amusement. They called his art quaint and uninspired, their words stinging like a slap. Ethan crumpled up his drawing, his face burning with shame. He wanted to disappear, to run back to the familiar comfort of his hometown. As Ethan gathered his things, ready to escape the judgmental stares, a hand touched his arm. He looked up to see a girl with kind eyes and a paint-splattered smock. "Don't listen to them," she said, her voice soft but firm. "Your work has a unique voice. Don't let anyone dim your light." Her words were like a lifeline, pulling him back from the brink of despair. She introduced herself as Maya, and over the next few weeks she became Ethan's anchor in the tumultuous sea of art school. She saw the potential in his hesitant strokes, the raw emotion he poured onto his canvases. She encouraged him to experiment, to break free from the confines of convention and embrace his own style. He also met Professor Davis, his art history professor, who saw a spark of brilliance in Ethan's quiet observations.